I have some more upset news. In total, there's 169 people in the Republic of Ireland has the coronavirus at the moment. There's 40 extra cases in the Republic of Ireland at the moment. As you know, the pubs and hotel restaurants have been closed, hotel bars have been closed by the government. 50,000 people could be on the door in the morning. In the pubs, who works in the pubs full time, and they'll be obviously being redundant. Some pubs, and I have sorry to say, there's two pubs in Cavan I know of and I have news of that they said they won't be able to open again because they can't afford. They can't afford to close. And so that they can't afford to close, and they can't afford. They were struggling for the last 3 years anyway, and they said finally we'll have to close our doors forever. And that's putting 5 people out of their job in one of the pubs, and they have to sign on the door now in the morning, which is is terrible. Like this is it's just breaking. It's breaking everything really. Like 50,000 people extra on the door in the morning. So that's a lot, and like I said about these two pubs, these can't open again. Like they haven't got the money to open. They've been struggling for the last few years, and this is the same right across the country. Many pubs are never going to open again, and they have to. Because the pub trade in Ireland is not as strong as it used to be. Just off licenses and everything like that. But yeah, I'm just shocked, and I'm sure you can see by me. I'm shocked by the the increase of 40 today to 169. In total, there's 212 in the island of Ireland who has the coronavirus. 45 in Northern Ireland. It's terrible. I will talk to people in another video about house parties. I'm going to have to talk about that. Because the government have said completely, don't have any house parties. Now I'm going to appeal to young people and appeal to them in this video too. Please, in the name of God, please listen to the government and please listen to me. I know you're young and you just want to have fun, you just want to enjoy your life, and you just want to, have your few minutes of enjoyment. But please put your health first, put other people's health first. If you don't care about your own health and you don't care about your own safety, put people in your community health first, and stop, they don't put any house parties. This will be all over sooner or later. And there's no need at the moment. I'm just saying, 1 or 2 people in a house won't do any harm. But having 60 or 70 in a house party, like some crazy people in some parts of the country have said they're going to have 60 or 70 people in 2 or 3 rooms in a house party. Like that's not on. That's really, really not on. I don't mind a few people, and the government I'm sure will say the same. I don't mind 3 or 4 people, 6 or 7, but anything above that, totally shouldn't be allowed. And I'm saying to people, don't make work for the gardens, don't make work for the local authorities, because we are very stressed at the moment. The Guard and the local authorities are very stressed right across the country. They are stressed, and I can't tell you, there's loads of work going on behind the scenes, even in Cavan, and there's not even a case in Cavan yet. There's not even one confirmed in Cavan yet. There's 5 people tested in Cavan, all proved negative. There has been 1 confirmed in Cavan. And still we're stressed. I'm in the local authorities here, and we're stressed. We're stressed because we're worried about something could happen, and we're worried about some old person could get it and die. And we are worried about it. We are very extremely worried about it. So please don't stress us over these stupid things. That if the government say to do this, this is the last possible thing we wanted to do, and this is that they have to close the pubs and close, before St. Patrick's. We didn't want to do this. We never wanted to do this. But it has to be done. It really, really has to be done. I really want to nail this into people. We can only do it, and the government can only, contain this virus along with the people of Ireland. If we work together, we can contain it. If we all want to work against each other, then we're not going to get anything done. And I'm saying this to people because I'm saying to people, and I'm saying to young people too, please listen to the advice of the government and the local authorities and the HSE. Like, honest to God, we're not out to, get rid of people's fun and stop having having fun and the rest of that. We're not out to do that. We're just here to protect people. We're here to protect lives. We're here to save lives. We're not here to be a nuisance. And the same with people, and I'm sure people would please understand that, this was a very harsh decision to make by the government and by local authorities and by the HSE. That we had to, because there's so many, like I said, 50,000 people, that's not a number to say, that's nothing. That's a very big lot of people going to be lying in the door in the morning that has possibly never going to get employment again, maybe again for a long time to come. And they'll be on the door now, and they lost their jobs, and obviously it's a big shock to lots of people today. And then you have, businesses, as I said, but them 2 businesses in Cavan, 2 pubs in Cavan, they will never open again. Never, ever, ever, because they can't afford They've been struggling for the last few years. Like, we have to remember this. We don't want to close rural businesses. We don't want to push them over the line and have them to make them close. We don't want that. We really don't want this. This is an emergency action. And 169 people who have the coronavirus in Ireland, along with 200 and something. This is an emergency. This time 2 weeks ago, 21 people only had it in the island of Ireland. Like, it's really, really an emergency action. And I'm saying to people, please follow the government's advice. It can only work if you listen to the government, if you listen to the local towns, if you listen to the HSE. It can only work if you do that. And obviously, please limit your social. Say I'm standing here and somebody's standing there, keep a distance, keep a good distance. Don't be up right on top of people. For the moment in time, I'm not trying to say to people, trying to deny people's rights or people who would get or anything like that. But it needs to be done, and this time everybody needs to listen to us and to understand. This is an emergency. This is something that Ireland has never experienced in long time. And I'm just saying to people, we have to take an emergency precaution. This has gone way too far. The amount of people who have the coronavirus has gone way too far. And you know what? They take pressure off the health officers, they take pressure off the brave men and women who are out there testing people for the coronavirus. Please, in the name of God, listen to us. And the last thing I say, don't panic. Really, really don't panic. Just keep yourselves calm. Listen to the advice from the government. Listen to the advice from local towns, listen to the advice from the HSE, and everybody will win. Everybody will win. If you just listen to us and listen to what we have to say, and and do what we say, there's not going to be a problem. People's lives will be saved, things will be done, cases will reduce. If you listen to us, if you work with us, things will reduce. But anyway, I will make a video about house parties in the next video. But my advice, just again, please, if you have a house party, not 6 or 7 is a grand. Nothing above that, nothing at all above that.